Mắm nhà rau literally means fermented fish stew with veggies. It's the Vietnamese version of gumbo. The broth is murky but rich with sweet, salty, pungent flavors that make you crave for more. So, let's get cooking. Here's what you'll need. 1 pound of shrimp peeled and deveined. I'm using size 21-25. 2 pounds of catfish or any fern fish would do. 2 pounds of sliced pork belly cut in 2-inch lengths. 1/3 cup minced garlic. 1 bunch of lemongrass tips. 1 cup minced lemongrass. 1 cup minced onions. 1 4-ounce jar of mắm Kachai preserved boneless gourami fish in brine. 2 to 3 Chinese eggplants. For seasonings, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic, 2 tablespoons of rice wine, 1 bag of frozen Kachai root, Ngai. This helps to make this dish less pungent and fishy. 8 cups of water. This meal is best served with shredded morning glory, banana blossoms, cucumbers, fresh herbs, and mince. Let's prepare our frozen Kachai root. It's also known as finger root or Chinese ginger. I found it in the frozen aisle of my local Asian market. I'm just crushing it lightly to help it release its aroma, again to lighten the fishy smell of the gourami. Place the roots in a pot with 8 cups of water on high heat. Now add in your lemongrass tips. Pour in your jar of mắm, the preserved gourami, and let it simmer on medium heat for 20 minutes. Here's a great tip. In another pot, I'm also boiling some vinegar to neutralize the fishy smell in the house. One more great use for vinegar. So while the heart of our stew is simmering, let's prepare our fish. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of rice wine to the pot with water, in which I will be boiling the fillets. This also will ease the fishy smell. Notice that I'm only blanching the fish for a few quick minutes. Then set it aside. In a large deep skillet or non-stick shallow pot, pour in about 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil and turn the heat on high. Now add in your minced lemongrass. Give it a good stir. Add in your minced garlic and your minced onion. Now fry your shrimp. It smells amazing. I like to have these ready on the side, the shrimp and the fish at serving time. If you stew them in the pot, they will lose their firmness, so I like to warm them up in the pot just minutes before serving. This keeps the shrimp and the fish fillets firm and full-flavored in the bowl. Now fry your fish. This way, the fillets will be coated with wonderful lemongrass and garlic aromatics. Once cooked, remove and set aside until ready to serve. Now let's fry those pork belly slices. Sprinkle on your seasonings and fry until golden brown. We'll remove and discard all the lemongrass tips and the Chinese ginger roots from the broth. Then place a strainer in your pot as shown. And pour in your mắm broth. Make sure to get all that flavorful essence as we strain the mắm parts to discard. Notice that besides the seasonings for the pork belly, the recipe requires very little salt as there is enough in the mắm brine. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of brown sugar to balance the saltiness. Add more or less to suit your taste. Add in your Chinese eggplants. Cover and let the pot simmer on low heat for 45 minutes to 1 hour. And voila! A full-bodied traditional gourmet Asian dish without the powerful fishy smell that I remember as a child when someone had a pot simmering. And that's thanks to these great natural neutralizer I showed you today. Such a beautiful and tasty bowl of goodness. Enjoy! Thank you for watching. Please support and subscribe for more videos. Connect with me on Facebook or Instagram. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, happy eating!